Todoist recently released a new feature called Ramble that uses AI to process your voice inputs. Catch is, it's only available on pro level plans or higher. So is it worth it? Well, today I'm going to test drive Ramble in a couple different scenarios, some everyday casual capture and a little bit more intentional structure added in. By the end, we're going to know whether this new feature reduces friction or if it's just an AI gimmick. So our first test is going to be with a grocery list. So a lot of people use apps for their grocery list. I know I do, but honestly, a lot of times I find it kind of tricky because when I'm making the grocery list, I'm like in my fridge, I'm in my cabinets, and I'm not necessarily, I don't have my hands free to like write something down or to put it into an app. So Ramble has some cool potential, if it works, to make that much easier. So we're gonna do exactly that. Phone's over there, and I'm gonna just talk to it and ramble off what I need while I'm going through my fridge and see what it's able to do. So let's get started. So, all right, I'm making my grocery list. So I'm gonna start with my refrigerator. Let's take a look through here. What do I need? I'm actually in pretty good shape, mostly. There's some leftover cake. I need to eat that. I definitely need some yogurt. I could use a couple of these skier cups. I like to bring these to work. Eggs, I have plenty of eggs. I don't need eggs. Let's see. I could probably use a leafy vegetable. Everything else in the fridge looks good. Maybe some hummus is something I should grab. Freezer. Let's see what I have in the, I don't really need much of anything. I could use some proteins. I'm actually out of ground beef, so maybe I should get some ground beef to throw in here. Otherwise, I'm looking good over there. Let's see, do I need onions? I don't think so. This feels pretty full. Yeah, I'm good with onions. Do not need onions. What do I need? I could use some snacks. I need tortilla chips are always good to have around. I like pita chips to go with the hummus. Other than that, what else are we looking for here? Oh, I need like bread or tortillas, one of the two. Otherwise, it's looking good. Oh, I could use some like canned chickpeas and salsa. Always need salsa. Yeah, I think that's pretty much, oh wait, let me check this. I do need garlic, so get a clove or a bulb of garlic. I could use some fruit, maybe a couple apples. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So let's see how it did capturing from that ramble there. So looking at the results of that, for the most part, it does what it says it's gonna do. I did notice a few things though. It captures a few tasks that aren't relevant. Like when I said I'm gonna check the fridge, it decided to put that in the list too. And it duplicates a number of tasks. Even though I said them once, it puts them in twice sometimes. And when I said, I think that's pretty much it, as I was kind of just thinking out loud, it decided that the dictation was over and it stopped. And then I had to restart the ramble, which I guess that's something to know, is that if you say something that makes it sound like you're done, it may stop actually recording. I also noticed it didn't organize into the sections on my grocery list automatically, which, to be fair, I didn't prompt it to. So we'll test that out a little bit more in the next test, but that would have been nice if it just kind of was able to parse that. I also don't know where it got paper towels. I never said paper towels. I think it might have heard me when I said bread or tortillas. I talk fast, so perhaps that came out like paper towels. But it also captured the bread and tortillas. So, I don't know. There's some jankiness with this, but for the most part, it is capturing the tasks and it's a lot faster than typing them myself. So that was a pretty simple use case. Just one specific context and no real organization needed. But Todoist claims that Ramble can also help you organize your tasks using projects and labels and priorities. So let's give that a test drive next. So now I'm here at my desk and I'm going to be rambling on a project, a specific project. I'm just going to do like a YouTube video because it's an easy thing to kind of riff off of, but basically we're going to see how this handles a little bit more complex inputs. So we'll see what happens here. Here we are in this project, and what we're going to do here is just start up Ramble. Give me a second here. And that's the little Ramble logo. So this next video, I need to probably should start with some keyword research and then probably looking at competitor videos. I should do some searches around the topic. I should also look at my idea list. Probably do that first. I have to probably write out the concept of the video and then work on a title and a thumbnail. Then I need to write an outline, write out the hook. I should probably rehearse it a few times, maybe 3 or 4 times. Then I need to schedule a filming day, write out a shot list, and shoot it, I guess. Then it comes down to editing the video, probably do a first pass, then work on B-roll and polish, do the audio, and then do a first pass export. Then it's posting the video and adding in like description, comment, timestamps, links. Okay, that just added a whole bunch of stuff in here. All right. And it even put them in the sections. That's amazing. I actually added those sections not knowing what was going to happen, whether it would figure out that these are different stages of the project. But look at that. It's already got, it's done a couple things twice. Of course, I think I said them multiple times too. So that, I guess, is something to be aware of, is it will duplicate if you're duplicating things, but certainly saves me some time in terms of like typing all this stuff out. Yeah, wow, look at that. This is pretty clean, this polish and publishing list, like not a lot of duplication. And what I love is it adds verbs in there. Like you don't have to think about phrasing it as a task. Like that's pretty amazing. So I did not really know what to expect when I pulled up this project and threw some sections and then just like literally verbal vomit into Todoist. So pretty impressed with that functionality as well. So I've got my phone here and I'm gonna use Ramble to dump a couple of tasks in and see if it can organize them using projects and priorities and dates and things like that, because apparently it's what it's supposed to be able to do. So let's give it a shot. So I need to fill out my tax forms in my office later today. I also need to like mop the floors. That's a chore I need to get done. I also really need a car wash. It's an errand. And I'm like waiting for that delivery from Amazon. So I think it was, you know what? That tax thing should probably be priority 1. And can you also add like a shower curtain to my grocery list? Well, shower curtain liner, really. Yeah, I think that's it. Wow. So this is really cool. If you look at where those things went. So it knew to put the tax forms into my home office list, which is really cool. It also put the date of today. It put the priority 1, just like I said. It also, if you see under the groceries, it put in the shower curtain liner right on the grocery list. You'll also notice under chores, it dropped in the mop the floors, just like that. And the errands, it put in the car wash. So pretty much did exactly what I said with just like this natural, just verbal dump, which is pretty crazy. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed that it was able to get all that just from my voice. So much better than just straight dictation, copying down exactly the words I say. So, so far, looking pretty good. So now it's time for the big question. Does it work? I think it does. It basically does what it's advertised to do, with some caveats and limitations. Obviously, it did some kind of janky things that you saw in those tests. Another big thing that didn't show up in the test bed is probably the biggest limitation I've seen, is that when it organizes things, if it miscategorizes something that I give it, like it puts it in a project I didn't intend to, there's no safety net there. It just goes. Like as soon as the Ramble is done, it goes off and gets put into that project. And if for some reason I don't catch that, like I'm not quick enough, I now have to go hunt for that task to reorganize it where it does belong. So I'm not sure I trust it quite yet with organizing my whole, brain dump. So that's one big limitation for me that I think is worth knowing about. But who is this for? If you're like me, and you think out loud. Talking activates my nervous system, and it's often a better way for me to plan than writing or typing. If that's you, then this is probably gonna have a lot of value for you. It might be a game changer in terms of just getting things out of your head and into your system. But if you're not like that and you don't feel the need to just speak things out loud into the universe, then it might not be the thing you need. The bigger question with all of this is it worth paying for? I think it depends kind of who you are, and anybody who's thinking about this, you really want to know, like, do you have at least one, probably two or more specific use cases you can envision for your workflow? If you don't have that, then it's just a toy and you're going to be spending money for no reason. You also might want to consider whether your current app has a similar feature that will get you that same benefit before you switch, because switching obviously comes with its own costs. Now, my biased opinion is that if you're going to pay for a task app, Todoist is the one. Ramble is just one of many features that makes Todoist the best at frictionless capture. That includes things like the best natural language processing when you are just typing tasks in. It pulls out dates and things. They're even experimenting now with intelligent text parsing and image parsing, which I will be reviewing shortly. So, I always recommend Todoist, but this is just one more reason why I think paying for Pro is worth it. If you're looking for a good task app. Now, if you want to try Ramble, check it out with the affiliate link in my description. They do free trials of Todoist, so there's no reason not to.